Are you the kind of mom who feels like a failure every time your kids' emotions flare up? They get hurt, or they start fighting, or they start blaming you for everything under the sun. And you're left thinking, what did I do wrong? Well, if you've ever had tough days like this, keep watching because you might just be seeing the situation wrong. Hi there, my name is Krista, and welcome to Thrive Daily, a channel where we help busy moms solve their biggest challenges with really simple solutions. In today's video, I'll share a story that taught me why it's not about avoiding the conflict or preventing the conflict. And in fact, the conflict may be the exact thing you need to get where you most want to go. Today's video will help you see the conflict in your life with new eyes, eyes that will help you see yourself differently. And I'll give you a simple trick that can help you feel so much better in moments of conflict. Okay, so have you ever worked really hard, done all the preparations to create a smooth, peaceful, perfect day for your children, only to have all of your efforts go for naught and have everything completely fall apart? Please share your experience below because you are definitely not alone. This happened to me just the other day. I've been a homeschooling mom to my 4 kids for almost 10 years now, so I've had a lot of time to experiment with different techniques, schedules, routines, curriculums, trying to find the best ways to make learning fun and engaging for my children. My biggest priority has been to foster a love of learning. And so it's really satisfying when they have a good time and learn to really enjoy what they're learning. Well, recently things were going really well until boom, one day everything completely fell apart. And suddenly my son was in tears. My daughter was yelling and frustrated and annoyed at me for making her rewrite these descriptive sentences. And there were meltdowns all over the place. I couldn't understand what had happened. I thought everything was going fine. And suddenly we were all completely miserable. And I felt like everything was my fault. Sound familiar to any of you? Well, as I braced myself for more meltdowns the next day, I was pleasantly surprised when my daughter spouted off this 3-paragraph description that was full of depth, detail, and beautiful description. And my son was doing the same difficulty of story problem in math the next day, but this time he solved it in under 2 minutes, and it was easy for him to figure out. And the best part was they were genuinely happy and proud of their accomplishments. It was amazing and impressive to me. And it taught me this important truth. Chaos and difficulty and conflict don't ruin our children. In fact, I think it's just the opposite. Those days of challenge and struggle set them up for success, and they're not things that we're supposed to avoid or try to prevent. And we're certainly not meant to base our success as a mother on whether we have conflict-free days or not. But it's about allowing the conflict to be there and not see it as a problem, but as a necessary stepping stool toward the exact success that I'm seeking as a mother. So how do we do this? Well, instead of trying so hard to prevent conflict, let me give you 3 things you can focus on instead. Number 1, focus on showing love. You don't need to worry about preventing their frustration or helping them feel better all the time. Let them experience their hard emotions. That's okay. Just be there to support them. Even on the toughest days, our children just need to know that you're there. Okay, number 2, focus on showing confidence in your kids. When they're really struggling, they don't need you to fix their problem, despite how it feels. What they need most from you is to know that you believe in them. Instead of trying to shield them or protect them from struggle, tell them, I know this is really hard, but I know that you can do this. I believe in you. I have faith in you. You are strong enough. Okay, number 3, focus on being patient. This is a hard one. I know it's difficult to find patience, especially in moments of conflict and frustration. But let me explain something. Patience doesn't mean that you stay perfectly calm and handle all the emotions with ease. That's not what it means. It simply means giving yourself grace when you lose your temper or when you lose control of your emotions. Know that hard days are part of the process. And just like you're not meant to prevent conflict all day, every day, you're not meant to expect perfection from yourself all day, every day either. And remember, it's okay to apologize and explain to your children, hey, look, guys, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have gotten frustrated, and I hope that you can forgive me. Doing that will help them learn to be more patient with themselves as well. If you ever feel like a failure when things are falling apart, I encourage you to see the conflict in a new way and to see it as your friend, not your enemy. If you enjoyed this message and found it helpful, Please share it with another mom who may benefit as well. And if you'd like to learn more and dive deeper into ways that you, as a mom, can create a more effortless, joyful life, I invite you to register for my free masterclass. You'll find the link down below. And if you'd like more weekly content to help you feel lighter and more confident about being a mom, please consider subscribing. And until next time, have an effortless day.